Oh, are we recording the clap? All right. Well, we'll cut that.
All right.
Okay, we're back.
We are back. Potential Spam Podcast. Was this episode 5?
Episode 5. Let's go.
We are at the
five.
What's 5 in Spanish, Clayton?
Cinco.
Cinco. I knew that without playing.
What's 5 in Spanish?
I almost said ocho, right when you said 5.
I took 4 years of German. I couldn't tell you what 5 is in German. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf.
Fumf. Yeah.
Did you say fump?
Is it fumps?
Fumf.
That's
John,
fine.
you were in German.
No, you're not.
What's
Can
it
you
in
see me
That's
right
like
here?
French.
What's it in French?
I don't
Dun.
Little behind the scenes action. Okay, cool.
I don't even know 1, 2, 3.
I have no idea.
I don't know any languages
Are we really recording now?
except for English.
This is a disaster.
No, it's fine.
You have a tentative grasp on English at best. So.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
don't
right.
know if we know we can say you.
Earlier, I was looking at John and I was like, I was listening to this pod earlier and they were at a bowling.
You almost said
And he
bowling
goes-
pin. I was like, alley?
Yeah, he's like, Allie, and I was like, yeah, that. He's like, dude, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. That was today, by the way.
No, I figured it was recent.
So what's up, dude? How you doing? Tell me about Pennsylvania.
Yeah, went to a redneck truck show over the weekend.
Is that where you
It
went?
was pretty cool. Yeah, dude. I mean, I got the diesel truck.
You
man.
bought
I
a
got
diesel and you're just all into the lifestyle.
I'm telling you, bro. There are some people I wish I could take a picture of, but I was trying not to get my ass beat. But like, there was
Dude, people I wish I could take a picture.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that's
the
awesome.
craziest looking families walking through there, and I was like, this is country life, man.
Did you meet
Maybe
anybody?
that's your life.
Did I meet anybody?
Did you meet anybody? Yeah.
I'm sure he did. It make you talk to a wall.
Yeah. You literally said last time, well, I was talking to strangers over here at the bar. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah, I talked to some strangers, but you know, I was with my dad, so I kept it low.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, so not
It was way too hot to be drinking too, man. I mean, it was probably 105 degrees outside, just sitting in the middle of the sun.
bro. I'm
I
so
know.
sick of summer.
I don't know why, dude. We still have all of August. Strap in.
It's the worst fucking.
Probably
it's the
part of
worst.
September too. Usually.
It's the worst season. I'd rather be fucking blistering cold.
Yeah, give me
All the
snow
time.
and ice all
Right,
day.
dude.
over
Fuck
the-
the summer.
I agree with that, but I don't mind summer, dude. It happens a few times.
I mean,
I mean, it happens a few times. It happens
Summer
every
happens.
fucking year.
Yeah,
I
fuck.
still
I'm gonna get
don't like
destroyed
it.
for that.
Summer
dude.
happens a few
times.
it's known to occur.
God damn it, dude. I made it 10 seconds after talking about how I can't talk.
Dude, the summer, do you think
You
that
gotta
the
drink
sun,
your beer,
do you think we're farther or closer to the sun in the summer?
Further.
Okay. And that was Space with Mike Sadler.
Well, I figured you were trying to trick me.
Nope. I gave you
We
a
are never
fucking
getting Neil deGrasse
softball.
Tyson on this podcast.
Jesus.
Well,
Really,
maybe
that's-
Neil can come on and.
was farther.
Why would it be further?
Dude, I thought you were tricking me. That's an easy question. I should have said they are obviously closer.
So you outthought yourself.
Dude, I,
No, pretty much.
I just pretzel looped you, dude.
Mhm.
I put you in a pretzel. I put you in the walls of Jericho, dude.
You did kind of
I
actually.
put you in the walls of Jericho.
For
I'm
some
not gonna lie, dude. That did sound like a trick question.
Thank you. So,
Like it sounded too dumb.
Wow, that's a really far
It's
distance.
a trick question.
That's and people were like, oh, that's
94
we're
million miles,
so
yeah.
close to the sun.
that's like over a million miles.
How long? I mean, I could. So what? A couple days to run there,
Couple
Yeah.
days.
at least.
It's like Towson, 15 minutes away.
A couple thousands.
I was hitting
It's
Aaron.
happened a few times.
I was hitting Aaron with moon facts for a while there.
Moon facts?
Yeah, it was moon facts.
Let's
Okay,
hear one.
let's hear a moon fact.
A moon fact show.
You better have one after saying
Please,
that.
dude, you better have something.
It was, like, it was like a month ago. I was just like,
So you
Dude,
don't have a moon fact.
You actively said I was
So
spitting
you don't
moon
have
facts.
a moon fact.
I
had
was,
zero
but I
moon.
haven't been able to spit them to anybody else in a while, so I kind of forgot about it.
Also, you could have just made something up, and I don't think any of
Oh,
us
dude.
Wait, quick question. What decade did we land on the moon?
Well, I know this.
It was 1954.
No, you're close-ish.
You're not far wrong, but it's the 60s.
1960.
Yeah, 1960.
1954.
If you guys could go
Did
back
I,
in time.
did I say it's 54? I would say 1961.
No.
No.
2 or 3.
Summer of '69, dude.
Dude, if you could go back in time to any decade, where would you go?
I would go to the moon.
They wouldn't let you on.
Yeah, they would. I'd be like, listen, I know in the summer that the sun is closest to us. And they'd be like, this guy's a fucking genius.
Come on in,
I'd be
dude.
like, come
I don't
on
know
in,
if
sir.
you went back with the knowledge you have now
Oh,
to
dude,
that
man.
time, you could talk your way into the moon.
Also,
you can tell them some mod about the future, be like, bring me to the moon.
Also, dude,
Or else
imagine
this
sports,
happens.
but like Back to the Future, Biff with the fucking sports almanac. He just
Yeah.
makes so much money.
That's
oh
true.
my god.
Of course, everyone would want to do that. But then you have to assume that the butterfly effect is not going to change the outcomes of the almanac that you bring back.
Damn, you
Yeah,
just
well-
spit. That was crazy. I feel like I'm talking to Neil deGrasson right now.
DeGrasson?
DeGrasson.
Neil deGrasson
Tyson?
Neil deGrasson Titan. Fuck, dude. I should just shut up, dude. It's fine. It's fine.
Neil deGrasson.
But
Alright, we got our name for this episode.
yeah, Neil deGrasson.
Neil deGrassi Titan.
What is it actually?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, deGrasse, just straight up.
Like Degrassi without the E.
There you go. It's on the TV.
Neil.
Oh, I keep forgetting about M, dude.
He's
Good
like,
looks.
Neil deGrasse.
Oh my god.
Neil Tyson. He's like,
Oh,
what?
that hurts.
He's like, what if
That's
Mike
tough.
Sadler wasn't fucking dumb? And they like zoom in with fucking planet Earth and everything's like a utopia.
No, honestly though, I think I'd go back to the 80s, dude. That's where I'd go.
Age would be cool.
That seems like a vibe.
There's a lot of herpes going around.
And serial killers.
I made that up. I
So
don't
there were more
I
shit.
don't know the rate of STDs in the 80s. And this,
Jeffrey Dahmer did.
I was gonna say you could go back and convince Dahmer that like you're his boy, and
Give
then
me like the late 60s, 70s for like all like
No, that's
the
what his
partying,
victim.
drugs,
Good-
like,
good
music
music,
scene.
good
That would have
music,
been
yeah.
wild.
Wait,
That's
what
what
did
his
you say?
victims.
If you were in like the late 60s to like early 70s, like that time frame for the
Oh, yeah,
music
yeah,
and the
yeah.
party scene,
Like
that would-
Woodstock?
yeah, Jimi Hendrix, like
Mhm.
all that wild stuff.
a little bit of Zeppelin.
See,
Dude, I love
Mike just tried to say that he would try to be Jeffrey Dahmer's boy, and that's what all of his victims did.
well,
They
no,
tried to be his boy. Be like,
Quite
yeah,
literally,
I
they would try to be his boy.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No,
you
dude.
watched the show.
I did, yeah,
But,
but
like,
I don't think
They
that
tried
was
to be his boy in a sense. I mean, he
He was like
gay.
he was a gay guy.
So he would go to like gay
Yeah.
clubs and try to pick up, and then he would end up killing.
So
him.
you saying you would be his boy has multiple implications.
No, that is not what I meant. For the record, I was saying I could spin him in the different direction.
Whoa.
God
Let me spin you over, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, I go back to the 80s. That's what I'm saying. I go back to the 80s.
Yeah, he was
What about
definitely- he was definitely gay.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
80s would be cool. 70s, I think, would be my vibe though.
70s would be cool.
70s would be like a vibe. Even
I
though
wouldn't
like
even go that far, man. I'd just go like last year, bet on the Super Bowl,
Just go back to tomorrow. But
Mahomes, baby, all day.
I'll tell you what, I go
Yeah.
back when Trump was elected.
Wait, are you
Best
telling me-
goddamn day of my life.
Are you telling me that you lost money on the Super Bowl, bet on the Super Bowl
Best
last year?
damn day.
Yeah, dude. And then
Rough.
the only thing I was confident about was the Gatorade color, but the bet didn't even go through.
Oh, that sucks.
What was the color?
It's always orange.
What was the color?
It's
I think I picked purple.
Don't pull,
had
the, don't
pretty
pull the
good
game up, Aaron. I don't want to watch the Eagles fucking.
Yeah, I can't believe you bet. I hate every single bet I put on the game except the Gatorade color.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you bet? Red?
No, with Gatorade color, I think I took purple.
I think that's
Purple?
such a dumb bet, dude.
Purple?
It's just a fun bet. I put
I
like
guess.
$5 on it.
It's
You know
just as
what I
dumb
mean?
as like the
Wait,
point
what
toss.
Gatorade is purple?
What?
It was one of the options, and it had really high.
I love
so I just
Gatorade.
put $5.
I love. There's grape. There's like Riptide Rush. There's multiple purple.
Riptide Rush is a very good.
Definitely not going purple.
Riptide Rush is not like a very deep purple. It's definitely like a lighter purple
Yeah.
compared to the grape one.
Yeah, I like them both. I love purple.
Purple did have high odds, though. I remember that.
Yeah, it was like because it's not very common, but it had pretty high odds, and I was like, it's a fun bet, so I'll just take that.
Has notes of grape and berries.
That sounds good.
Dude, honestly, I know
Riptide
while you
Rush.
guys were speaking, I was thinking about if I could go back, I'd go back to January 6th because that was a blast. Dude.
Oh my god. Well, that's on the pod.
How was DC?
It was great. Dude. I didn't see much of it besides inside the Capitol.
Yeah, you were just seeking justice. You were so focused.
Yeah, it was incredible, dude.
It's like, dude, AOC's office, sick.
It was sick.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no.
gonna be on the watch list now, man.
I already am.
Did you guys watch that quarterback special thing on Netflix at all?
I still have not started that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
Somebody asked me last week, and they're like, "Mahomes is awesome," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's still like kind of fresh." And they're like, "Oh shit, I forgot about the Super Bowl. Yeah, don't watch it."
Would you
Do
hear
not watch
Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts turned it down twice.
it." Yeah, no, I heard
I
that.
think Lamar's
Lamar
turned
turned it
down
down,
too.
and there was like another handful of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
There was one that turned it down I'd never even heard of, and I was like, huh, how
Yeah.
do you turn
Dude,
that
Marcus
down?
Mariota probably got that call and was like, "Yes, please,
Please,
keep it
I
relevant." I'm
didn't
about
feel
to
bad
make
for Mariota. Like he really never had a fair shake. But
He seems like a bit of a
I
meanie,
feel
dude.
like
He's
he
not great.
had
He's not
some
great.
decent opportunities compared to some people.
maybe in Tennessee, I guess. But
I mean, even had some chances in Atlanta here, but I don't know.
Yeah, out of that show, I'm glad to see Kirk Cousins is doing well.
That's what I heard.
You know, like he's the man.
You ever heard? You ever
Other
heard
than
him,
not
like
cussing?
he like his mic'd ups are wild. I was gonna say he never cusses. He'll
Yeah.
literally be on the sideline mad as hell, and he's like, "God!"
Well, you know,
Shoot, I got it.
Josh Allen doesn't cuss either.
I kind of hate
Josh Allen
that.
doesn't?
I kind of hate
I don't
that.
think that's
Dude,
true.
I
don't
mean,
think that's
to
true.
each their own. I think he still shows his motion. So
Well, dude, Dawkins, like probably the most famous Eagle, literally would run out of the tunnel and be like, God dong it, God dang it, and just like,
dog.
dude, he would say the wildest shit. He really would. Look that up.
So
It's
he
insane.
wouldn't cuss either. Is that what you're saying?
He never would.
Interesting. Especially for a defensive player, I feel like that's different.
And he was a beast,
Yeah.
like an absolute
Yeah.
dog.
Well, dude, he's like super fucking religious.
Yeah, that's
that
who-
explains part of
Yeah,
it.
he's like super religious.
It's like all white quarterbacks. Just
I don't know. Like Kirk Cousins is a player.
No,
If I
dude,
sub it
Philip
up-
Rivers was known to be like a serious shit talker.
Yeah.
Also, Matt Ryan is supposedly a big dickhead when he's playing out there. We're
Really?
talking a lot of shit. Yeah.
You know he's from outside Philly.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
It's like Exeter.
No, but I talking about the quarterback thing. I heard that Kirk Cousins like got the biggest W because anyone I've talked to so far is like he's the man. After
He's
a
just
while.
like I think a
I
very,
might
he's a very
separate
genuine-
him from the Vikings though, because I fucking hate the Vikings.
That's fair.
Like the Vikings themselves, I cannot stand them. As a
picture of him.
He's one of those guys I've always
hate him
like
more.
liked as a quarterback and thought he was like. He's never been spectacular.
Yeah, and I think he's a
baby
baby.
Gronk.
Yes, but he's like one of those guys that's
Oh,
serviceable
this
enough
was
to clearly
crazy.
start anywhere.
Did you see this? Colin Cowherd included Dwayne Haskins, who died last year on a list of QBs that can't win a Super Bowl.
No
Are you-
No way.
I think I said it yesterday. I mean, he's not wrong. The guy's dead.
I mean,
you
yeah,
know,
that
so-
is.
I mean,
that is a
He just starts
fact.
listing
It's
all
a
these
factual
quarterbacks.
statement.
Right.
Right.
These people aren't even in the fucking NFL.
Who is EJ Manuel?
You remember EJ Manuel? He was sick. Florida State. I think he went to Florida State.
There's no way he's not in the NFL.
Dude, what if you just started naming like
No, definitely not. He named Bortles.
Dude, what if you started naming like local high school quarterbacks? Because like
You know what it probably is? Hey, this is what it is. That's probably a running list he's had of people who've been drafted that he believes will never win a Super Bowl.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of weird, like Paxton Lynch, like duh.
Dude, so this
Well,
weekend
he was like a high pick, wasn't he? Paxton?
Yeah, they were all high.
So it's probably all like people that
I don't
were
think
drafted
EJ
pretty high.
Manuel was drafted that high.
He was like
I don't
second
know.
round, I
He was on the
think.
Bills for a while, I think.
Well, that's sports from potential spam.
Yep.
But I
Potential-
was
potential
Thanks for listening,
sports.
guys.
yeah, potential sports.
When we get this brand larger, we will start to expand and have potential sports, potential bets,
Yeah, there's so
Yeah,
much
exactly.
potential there.
potential T-shirts, potential hats.
yeah, just potential everything, dude.
We'll have potential merch. We won't actually ever have merch. It'll just be the potential of merch.
Dude, so this weekend I want to bring this up. I'm going to this party in Pennsylvania.
What's it called?
And this party is called Margaritaville.
There's like restaurants.
Is the restaurant?
Oh, that's
No,
what you're
it's-
talking about.
It's like their house party, and they have this massive pool,
Who's?
awesome deck. Anna, Danielle's friend. Cesarzik.
She lives in PA now? What? You said she lives in PA?
Is
You
it,
said piano.
You definitely
You
said
said
piano.
I'm trying to say PA now. It probably sounds like.
Oh, okay.
She lives
Are
in
we all
PA now.
stoned on the podcast?
Hey, she
I'm
played.
not. I've
she
never
played
done that in my life.
Piano?
Yeah.
No, but she's up in PA now.
Her parents are, but they bought this incredible house, dude. And last year was an absolute vibe. It's just all day Saturday, just Jimmy Buffett music playing all day. The pool. Dude, last year we were playing
I can
volleyball.
get down with some yacht rock, dude, for sure.
Dude, last year we were playing volleyball and Mr. Mike was serving, and he's like definitely like pretty buzzed.
Well, Mr. Mike.
Yeah, and he's just like, here we go. Serves it. It is like a rainbow and just slams this mom right in the face. dude.
Was she playing or was she?
She was like in the middle of talking, but like she was definitely playing
This was a basketball?
a volleyball. And
Where'd
everyone
she
was
get
just,
basketball?
I don't know.
Didn't you have a basketball?
No.
Or a basketball hoop or something? Or is that just at all the cool
Why are you
pools?
asking
Is that all the
me?
cool pools?
Dude,
You do all the cool
Oh, you're talking about in the pool?
Yeah.
No,
why,
this is
why'd you
outside
look
the
at
pool.
me and ask me that?
I
I don't
don't know.
know. I've never been to this place.
Your pool was the only pool we went to.
I mean, that's fair. I maybe had that. We didn't have anything volleyball related, I can tell you that.
This
No,
one's
never
this
not.
one's going off the rails, boys. No, we were
Hence the name.
the volleyball set was outside of the pool. It wasn't in the pool.
Oh, I thought it was in the pool.
Maybe that's what
I
we
would
were
go with.
I thought it was in the pool.
You know, I was following you because I assumed I knew it wasn't in the pool. I don't know that.
Yeah,
You
volleyball-
mentioned it, but I
half and half, dude.
Volleyball,
But
basketball.
you did mention like chill by the pool, so I can see why.
Yeah, normally me and Clayton are the ones that are agreeing, and it's you two agreeing.
No, it's
Look at that.
it's me
Friendship.
who agreeing because I.
You don't even know
This
who you're-
time, this
you don't
time.
even know who you're agreeing with.
I'm agreeing with Evan.
Fuck you.
Okay, dude.
Now
Well,
that you
anyway.
think about it, you didn't have any pool games. It was just your deck and the diving board.
Well, what do you need?
Sorry, dude. Sorry I couldn't accommodate you more.
It's like who's gonna jump off the diving board, or who's
The
gonna
deck,
do
the deck is still
Are you
John-
retrospectively mad about the lack of?
John, are your parents home? Can we jump off the deck?
Clayton's back there like, where are the pool toys?
Yo.
I need the pool toys.
No, he wasn't even mad at the moment, but he's mad years later. He's like,
Yeah.
you never had any toys for us.
So, do you know we never played basketball, volleyball? It's like we never spiked.
We never played pool, volleyball with a basketball, and Spike was in.
It's probably a good thing that we didn't. That would have definitely
Dude, I remember one
had some
time
fights.
We
I
had
was
some
young
stuff
as hell.
over the
I was
years.
at a church camp, and we legitimately were playing not at a pool, volleyball. And for some reason, we didn't have a volleyball, so they were using a basketball.
Jesus.
And I was like a little kid, and that basketball was like the size of my whole chest. And it came over, and I forget exactly what happened. I like kind of like fell in the sand and stumbled. Thing basically caught me right in the gut. First time I ever had the wind knocked out of me, thought I was dying.
Everyone's like,
Probably. I legit thought I was dying.
how old were you?
Oh, dude. 8.
Damn, that lives with Ev all the way till now. That must
No,
have
because like I said, it's the first time I ever had the wind knocked out of me.
That
like
is
So
sketchy.
I
Yeah,
like
it is
it's-
sketchy.
that feeling for the first time. I was
Dying.
like, this is death.
This is how you die.
I'm dying for
Yeah,
some
and you're
reason.
going
death
like
by
you're on the
basketball.
ground like.
Yeah, I'm like a basketball that hit me in the gut is gonna kill me. This is the
Yeah.
stupidest thing in the world, but
It's
I'm
possible, dude. You never know.
And then also, 30 seconds
Stranger
How
later,
many, yeah, look that up. How many people per year die from getting the?
Then on the
wind
other
knocked
side
out?
of the net, there's
No,
just
I
a
don't
bunch
think-
of bros giving
That's a
high fives and stuff.
Dude, you just asked.
Yeah, it's all like 13-year-olds like spiking on
You
you.
could. All right. Go back to Margaritaville.
Oh yeah, so it's
We're way
it's-
I feel like you would die and the wind knocked out of you if you just fucking like you get the wind knocked out of you and then you just fall off like something. That'd be the only way.
Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a hard Google
you
search.
hear about that Russian skyscraper like influencer?
I did see
died?
that. It was French.
No, what happened over there?
Maybe it was French. But he's one of those guys that like climbs like skyscrapers and takes pictures on his like Instagram just to look cool. He died, fell off one of those in Hong Kong.
I mean, dude, I have.
I mean, does anyone feel bad?
Yeah, I have a hard
That's
time.
tough. That's why it's dangerous.
Anyway, continue your Margaritaville story. Sorry.
No, yeah. So I mean, basically, it's just like a year. It's like a yearly party. We're going all over the place. But
It's meandering.
I'm super stoked for it. It's gonna be awesome. It's this Saturday. Anna's gonna be playing the piano. It's gonna be incredible.
Dude, what if she's nasty on the keys? Dude?
No shot.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
No offense, Anna, if you're ever gonna watch
I wanna hear Linkin
And
Park.
I'm sure you're a fantastic piano player.
this. Play the keys, dude. Remember that shit you said about Post today? Post Malone?
Yes.
The video you sent?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Raising
I
Cane's.
listened to his album and it's okay.
You're such a hater, dude.
I'm not being a hater. It's not bad.
Stop listening to Bad Omens and crying in your room, dude.
No, I'll never stop that.
I saw Bad Omens
Really?
like a couple months ago.
Wrong
They're
crowd.
sick.
Wrong crowd to say that. And I
Yeah.
guess.
Sick.
No, it was not that sick. But
I mean, I don't know how they are live. I've never seen them live.
I couldn't. The guy, the way he was dressed, I was like, we're still wearing fingerless gloves.
Well, dude, you're a rock star.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
But
a different life, brother.
yeah, but then he's crying on the mic and stuff, and I just couldn't get over
He was
it.
crying. She was
Well,
really
he's crying, singing. Just
I feel like you know what you're gonna get if you go to a Bad Omens concert.
I did not.
That's being like I went to a Kanye concert and he said something fucked up. It's like
Yeah. If it quacks like a duck, it
Yeah.
swims like a duck.
So I went to a Taylor Swift concert. There was a lot of like
Oh,
crazy
dude.
bitches there.
I don't know what
It's a
I
cult.
don't know what reminded me
Dude,
of
I
this.
swear, it's a cult.
Did you see the
They are
video of
crazy.
the people? It was, I think in DC it looked like, outside of a Taylor Swift concert, there was thousands of them.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
And they
dude,
brought like picnic stuff and
They
just
were.
posted up outside of the concert venue. Didn't even have a ticket. And they were all just singing along, having a great time. Like it was the best time of their life.
What do you
Well,
think
let me
their
just-
net worth?
Let me start off by saying this. I am a Swiftie myself. So,
I like Taylor Swift.
secondly,
I wouldn't go crazy, but I like
did you hear about?
So what level of a Swiftie are you?
I don't think
Like,
you're
do
a
you know when her albums are dropping? Are you staying up till midnight to listen to them?
No.
No, I see we did their last album. It's called Midnight.
No, I
You're
mean,
a
most,
Swiftie.
no, I,
You're a Swiftie.
no, I legit didn't know that. I just know that they're.
That's
I
why.
used to date a girl that was a major Swiftie, and they would release on Spotify at midnight.
Mhm.
So a lot of the Swifties would stay up till midnight, instantly start listening to the album, and go to sleep after they listen to the
Gotcha.
entire album.
No, I
I
understand.
did
what you
not
said.
know
I
it
was
was called
going.
midnight, honestly.
No, I did not stay up for the concert release, or the album release, but I do listen. I've listened to her new album so many times, dude.
Agreed, Em.
I heard recently.
It's called Anti or something like that.
No, it's called Anti-Air is one of the songs,
But
but
I like that song.
she performed in. I think it's on the West Coast, but her concert almost caused an earthquake at the stadium. That's how insane those concerts are.
I mean,
No,
she's selling
I
out.
think you're wrong. I
Good for
think
her.
it had the Geiger count, not Geiger.
That's for radiation.
Yeah,
Geiger
The seismic.
Seismic,
cameras.
whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it, plate tectonics.
That's really good for
it
work for you
equate-
to know.
I was
it
just saying,
equated-
I'm impressed.
it
I'm
equated-
good
with that.
Yo,
We're talking about
What
a
did you
lot of
say?
science.
Plate
Yeah, here we
tectonics.
go.
So
I think he just
I think it was like
you
2.6
this episode to be
or something.
smarter in the podcast.
Yes.
With just that statement.
The rankings of intelligent are moving, and you're moving up.
Yeah, you are.
Nah, I'll say something soon.
You just started
Right
rough,
now.
and he
All because of Neil deGrasson, dude. It's all because of that.
I mean, and the sun question that I asked.
Because Neil deGrasson.
Yeah, look at that seismic activity during the Seattle shows.
That's what- yeah,
bananas,
yeah.
dude.
Dude, I'm
It was-
pretty sure I farted
yeah,
last night.
2.3.
I had seismic activity.
2.3.
That shit was crazy.
Damn, Evan almost spilled all over the place, dude.
I mean,
baby,
it was a fucking ripper, dude. I spilled everywhere. It was a rip. I had fucking Naz's, dude.
Dude,
that
Naz's
shit
is so good.
It's so dank.
What's
He's
that?
quick.
What's that place called?
It's
Naz's
called
halal. It's a really good like halal food, and they basically like they got a lot of stuff honestly, and they kind of get weird with it where it's like not.
Yeah, I don't
get
get
some
anything
Americanized
crazy.
food,
Yeah.
but like I always get their combo bowls, which is just a little small salad, which is kind of pointless. I would go without it if I could, and then a bunch of rice, and then you can get like lamb, chicken, or a combo of both with like some certain sauces.
Dude, their sauce
And
is
it's
dank.
so
Their
good.
hot sauce is fire.
I get the white and the hot.
Me too. That's exactly what I get. I get the chicken.
You got it mixed up,
I get the combo with white and hot sauce.
mixed together. Throw on
So
the side,
it's,
put it
so
all-
it's weird. I've been to a couple different places, but the one closest to us, when I order it like online, they will not put the hot on the lamb, only the chicken, which I'm okay with because I guess maybe the taste profile doesn't work. But
Yeah,
I've been
you're
to
a
one
pussy.
other. I've been to a no. I've been to a Naz's one other place, and I ordered online and got the same order combo with white and hot, and that place did put the hot.
Let me get the way hot.
They just
So
look at Evan's like, you can put the hot in the lamb. He's like, too hot for you, too hot.
No, they're like. it's-
Also, notice I didn't do any accent there. I just said,
No, you
too
like
hot
tried
for
to do
you.
it. Like started with
No.
an
You started to do like the you started
You're
to
like
dip.
too hot.
You dipped your feet. You dipped your feet. And you're like pulled back. You're like that might be. A
You
little
literally went into an accent and then came out with nothing.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
started as like Arabic and then came out as white again.
I did say a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Not weird, but just different.
Like, too hot for you.
Too hot for you.
Now that was more. That was more than
That was like the opposite. I started with that one and went in.
yeah.
Like the soup Nazi, dude. No
That
soup.
sounds good though. I went to Texas Roadhouse with Danielle.
Oh, it's so
Last
similar.
Friday?
Similar to Hall.
Not the same, but probably way better, dude.
Definitely. Man, it's different.
I knew what's good about Naz's is you get a very large amount of food
For not
cheap.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like those combo bowls are like $12.
Yeah.
It sounds like that spot you can get them all. The Chinese spot where they give you like the absurd amount.
It is similar to
Yeah.
Sarku.
Sarku, yeah.
It is similar to the Chinese spots. So they'll usually give you like a shit ton of food for like pretty cheap.
I think
Yeah.
the meat quality is a little less suspect at Naz's.
Yeah.
Like it's not like amorphous.
I had Sarku not too long ago, actually. I had like two, 3 weeks ago. It's okay.
I just got Asian Taste recently, and I specifically.
Is that your go-to one in Eldersburg? I like
Probably,
going.
yeah.
I like going to Hunan Garden.
Indian Garden.
You ever had Quick Way?
Yeah, Quick Way's good.
It's
But
like,
wait, there's one near my.
it always like fucks my gut up.
Yeah, it's like my
All
Friday.
all
I hit Quick Way when it's Friday. I'm working Fridays, and like I'm just feeling. I'm like, let's fuck.
You need like the quick way to eat.
Yeah.
It's another
Quick
just
Way.
cheap and very like large amount of food. Like,
Quick Way.
If John was a spokesperson for Quick Way, it'd be hilarious, dude.
I'm like,
dude, did you
man.
hear? Speaking of way, did you hear Subway's doing a thing where they took applicants? They
Mm-hmm.
will give you a $50,000 gift card to Subway if you legally change your first name to Subway.
Oh, it's first name?
10,000 people apply,
Subway Saturn?
and they're
Go
gonna
by
pick,
Sway.
they're gonna pick one, I guess, out of these applicants.
Go West Way.
Like what?
Yeah, you don't have to technically go by Subway. I can go by
Well,
Subway
obviously,
Saturn.
people are still gonna call you whatever the fuck you want, but on your like legal form.
Not
it's
us.
gonna
Your
go
name's Subway.
Dude, you know how many people probably signed up for that?
over 10,000.
Oh, did you just say that?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
They're gonna pick one. It sounds like.
Yeah.
But for a $50,000 Subway card, I don't like Subway that much.
Well, originally they offered it as Subway for life. And they
Well,
probably-
no, that's what they're branding it as, but the actual what you get
Yeah.
is a $50,000 account to Subway.
Because you know some guy, probably like me, would be like,
I'm
So how
gonna
much
eat here
real-
3 meals a day.
how much
for the rest
real
of my
Subway
life.
do I have? Because I'm going to live here. Also,
Imagine
just
having
like a
it's
big
dog
family.
shit.
I think Jared applied.
A lot of the times when places do stuff like that, they're limiting you to like 1 meal a day.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a Happy Meal.
restaurants will
Big
do
Mac.
like free for a year, but it's like you get 1 meal a day
Like
For the
you
rest.
worked at Subway, didn't you?
for like 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah. I worked there for like 2 or 3 months.
I
and
quit.
got fired.
I literally like so when one of our friends Corey, who also quit the pizza Hut job we talked about, he was working there, got me the job.
Wait, did we
The-
work together?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
The manager at
With
the time
Corey.
was not much older than us. He was like mid-20s.
Indian guy?
Like, yeah. And clearly, like
we worked together.
his father, like truly owned it, but he was the manager. But when I got hired, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Like little high school kid, and I like, didn't want to work weekends. I still went on my weekends, and like it's unheard of as a high school kid getting a job. But I told him I was like, I'm not going to work weekends. And he was like, okay, that's fine.
Damn,
I was
you
like,
told him?
"Sick, okay. He said, like I just made that clear going in. I was like, I can't work weekends. I'm not going to work weekends. Don't want to work.
That's pretty
weekends."
sick.
And he said that's fine. And then literally I worked, like I came in like Tuesday. This should have been my red flag for this.
Oh god.
Came in Tuesday. They might 15 minutes before my shift was supposed to start. Like I like to do, I'm punctual, whatever. And they're busy.
Flex.
There's like two of them there, and they're both like helping customers. So I just kind of sit to the side and like let it happen. And I'm like just waiting for them to be ready to like get me started. And the manager after like a few minutes goes, "Hey man, we're kind of busy here. Can you throw some gloves on and start helping us?"
Wait, how much time was until your shift?
This was like probably about 5 minutes before my shift was supposed to start. Not that I cared about that.
Okay, I was
You
like,
didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah.
oh,
I've never worked at Subway before.
I thought you were like, sir, I have 5 more minutes.
No, dude. It was literally, I go for an interview. They go, cool, you got the job. Come back Tuesday, 5 p.m. Cool, man.
Right.
Tuesday, 4:45. Walk in, wait about 10 minutes, and then he asked me to start making sandwiches.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, okay, I have not filled out any paperwork. I have not been told what the fuck my responsibilities are or what to do. I don't even know how to make goddamn sandwiches. I was asking the customers, how do you make that?
So how do you normally like this?
They were like, I want the Italian BMT. I go, cool, what's on that?
Yeah.
Trick question.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally. Like,
The worst part about working at Subway, I worked there as well, dude. Subway alum. Always sandwich artist for
I
like.
never did. I've never
But yeah,
did.
3 days in,
Hours.
they tried to make me work the weekend. They're like, all right, so here's your shift for next weekend. And I'm like, oh, I said I wasn't going to work weekends, and you agreed to that. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm just going to need you to work weekends. And I was like,
Damn.
well, I'm not going to work here. And I was like, serious about it. I was like, I'm not.
Damn, that's hilarious. So you're
For
really not a
$8 an
sandwich
hour,
artist.
thank you.
What?
You're not really a sandwich artist like me and Clayton are.
No, I had to ask customers how to make their sandwiches.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I
dude,
think
my
being a sandwich artist is a
I
flex.
never once got like actual training on how to work.
So you got fired or you quit?
I quit because I wasn't going to work weekends. They literally hired me with the agreement.
Okay, so we probably did work together. We just didn't make it to
maybe
hanging
not
out
that
together.
3 day
at work.
period. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Clayton's still
That's what
stuck
I.
on that.
That's
I
what
don't
I
remember
would
you
call-
ever being there when I was.
I would
was
call
there.
it hanging out at work when I worked at Subway because that's what we did.
It was.
We would turn
it was
off-
pretty chill.
We would
but
turn
I
off the
thought
open
about
sign, and if somebody came in, then we would play down like, oh, it's off. I didn't.
You turn off the open.
Absolutely every time.
Dude, that manager also smoked a lot of.
It was me, Reed Brown, and Corey Byron all working
That's
together.
tough.
And
That's on the manager for hiring all three of
That's
you,
a
to be
fucking
honest.
crew, dude.
Well, they didn't know.
Only room for one of you out of all
They
three.
didn't
of
know.
you.
We got into sauce fights.
Yeah, that's
What the fuck is a
that's something-
sauce fight?
Well, they come in the little torpedo bottles, and if you squeeze them real hard, they shoot like 15 feet.
Best part about that job though is you did get a free 6-inch every shift.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Like a
you got-
deck?
So you got
Yeah.
2 of them.
Which was sick because I was walking in there with a 5-inch and leaving with a 6-inch every
Dude,
single
You
day.
let's
like a
go.
full-
That's
you
dirty.
like a full-on after
That's
6
dirty,
yards.
dude.
That's disgusting. We're not going to talk
What I would
about
do is I would just accumulate the 6 inches and then after like every week,
So
like,
11.
hey boss, I'm taking
Oh.
home like a 35-inch. I'll see you tomorrow.
you save them up.
I'm still talking about the dick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said you.
35-inch dick.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like you'd add it, like 5 and 6, and then you'd have an 11-inch cock by the time you left.
Dude, no, I was going to say this. The worst part about Subway was working behind the counter and somebody would walk up and they'd be like, I'll take a BMT. And you'd be like, you want cheese? And they'll be like,
Wait, you said
Yes.
and I'll be like, then tell me what the fucking cheese is. Like,
That's not what you asked.
I say, do you want cheese?
I
I just-
answered your question.
Technically, I guess they did. But I was just like, dude, follow up with the cheese, man. When I go to Subway, I have that shit ready to go. Bread.
You're a sandwich
everything.
artist.
Yeah.
That's perfect for someone like me who worked there for 4 days and didn't know how to make a sandwich.
I get a double toasted through like a savage. Like, I'm bougie as hell. I'm like,
That's,
"Can you
that's
toast
like
that
you
thing?"
asking me, like, you want a drink? I'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, I'm like, what? I don't know what you have to drink. Like, what do you mean? Tell
Yeah,
me.
it would piss you off.
No, it wouldn't. It's understandable. I mean, okay, if they didn't get it after a few seconds, I'd be
Dude,
like,
don't defend the strangers, dude. I'm your friend.
oh,
Well, that's one of the things that's annoying to you because you encounter it thousands and thousands of times. And like,
Yeah,
every-
imagine getting
But
10
those-
people in a row.
But those customers are experiencing it once. So
Yes.
they aren't smart enough to make the adjustment.
And they're hyped up for the sandwich, so they're just like, yes, I'll take cheese. And I'm like, sometimes I would just wait. I would just sit there and wait. And then they'd be like,
Asshole, oh my God.
and then they'd be like, oh, pepper jack. And I'm like, There it is. Thank you. That's all you had to say.
All I had to say. Mike just takes one, just.
I had the same buttons for everything. I knew how to make the sandwich. I had the same buttons for the little toaster oven.
I'm sorry.
When
What do you mean buttons?
No, he just said
When
he
you
got
put it in the like, if somebody got like a tuna melt sub, that would be different
Don't
from
get
like
the tuna at Subway.
the
Never.
Philly cheesesteak sub. You know, the Philly cheesesteak would be like another minute longer or whatever.
Yeah, you're saying
No, it was always a minute, and then
Who toasts the tuna?
and then when I
Subway?
would get to the cashier thing,
That's
it would be
weird.
like $5 foot long. Just like whatever. I don't know what I'm doing over here.
No, you'd be surprised. People
And
toast-
now when I go to Subway, I'm like, yeah, I want to make it the meal deal. And I walk
What the
out there
fuck's
paying
that?
like $15 when before it was like,
I'll tell you where you
$9.
fucked up. I'll tell you where you fucked up. You went to Subway.
yeah, I try not to, but there's one really close to my house.
I don't mind. I'll have Subway every few months.
Dude, chicken teriyaki with bacon.
Yeah, it's that.
That would
In
be-
my opinion, the two biggest, like, I don't even know what you call them, like the two like major like quote unquote fast food companies that have gone way downhill the past like 5-10 years is Subway and Panera Bread. In terms of like the
Panera
quality of their
used to be my
food, I
shit.
think they've both
Dude,
they've
Panera's
gone
just
from like
like-
really good to
Panera just tastes like cafeteria.
it's crap. Panera's worse. Panera's like was like
I don't know.
very good for what it was, and I now think is like shit.
There's a Panera near our work, and I usually get the chicken chipotle and like avocado melt.
Yeah.
I went like last month, and I was like, dude, this is garbage. I was like, what the fuck? I could barely eat it. I was like,
I don't
this-
really mind Panera. They got a good steak sandwich.
I didn't even know they had a steak sandwich.
It's like their Asiago steak sandwich or something.
Yeah, it's like Asiago bread, steak, pickled onions, a little
I never
aioli
shot
on
they
it.
had pickled onions there.
Yeah, you're just not ordering the right thing. What do you
Panera's
get?
not bougie. I literally just told you what I got.
You're probably getting a small mac and cheese.
I just told you I got the chicken chipotle avocado, like the melt sandwich or whatever.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But it wasn't good. It was a majority avocado, and like avocado is good, but I need the chicken and the fucking chipotle too.
Avocado wrecks me, dude.
Really? What do you mean?
I can't eat it. Whenever I
You get daddy a beer.
What?
Whenever
You did not have to say that into the mic.
yeah, yeah, you definitely did. No, when I avocados, every time I eat it, it started like sushi, and then I would just like have avocados trying to be healthy, and it just destroys my
I
stomach.
love avocados.
I wish I could eat them. because
I'm not gonna lie. I think that's me with eggs. I just keep eating them.
really
Yeah.
all eggs,
It like makes my
ostrich eggs.
I don't know, dude.
What about deer
Never,
eggs?
I've
Dude?
never deer eggs.
Yeah.
I don't never had any other eggs besides like.
There's no such thing as deer eggs.
Typical eggs.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, they're a male, so.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on Netflix that'll ruin your life, and it's called
It'll ruin your life.
I don't know what it's called, but it's
What
pretty
the
much.
fuck?
You'll find it. It's still in the first.
Dude, what?
Is it called? Is that where you got your moon facts from? That documentary?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
moon
TikTok.
facts.
No,
Moon guy now.
it's basically like talking about like Ebola,
Oh, I see. I know
Ebola,
what you're
and
talking
salmonella.
Hey,
Salmonella.
you got one too?
Salmonella.
You got a model over?
Salamander Nellis.
Neil
Salmonella.
deGrassi Tyson got salmonella.
So
Yeah.
I'll get you guys hooked
Yeah.
on it. You guys won't eat anything.
Why would I watch that then? Why would
Well, I did it, and I was eating when I was watching. I was like, I'm full.
You know what fucks, you know what fucks
I was
my
eating
dad up?
pizza.
He says he gets the worst acid reflux from it. Cucumbers.
Interesting.
Ooh, interesting.
I feel like
Cucumbers
it's
are
such
like
a weird.
majority of water.
Well, they apparently are acidic, like on like the pH
Yeah.
balance.
I can
There's-
see that.
And there's a certain type of acid in the cucumbers that's not common in like other acidic
It was
foods.
a.
So I
I can
think
see
that's
that.
what it is. It's not that it's overly acidic;
Yeah.
it's just the type.
I wouldn't
But
even.
he says he just can't eat anything with cucumbers in it. Salads with cucumbers, chop them up. Like
That's a
sauces.
great little side thing to add to a salad. Like cucumber,
I like
sliced
cucumber.
cucumber.
It doesn't matter.
Cucumber's
what I
very nice and refreshing. So
Yeah,
that
you
would
got
be
that little
good.
crunch
eat.
too.
It doesn't matter what I eat. I get heartburn no matter what. So,
Dude, have you had the?
I'm dead serious.
What
Yeah,
about if you? Let me ask you this: you do an all like water day, like you're fasting.
Yeah.
You think you're getting heartburn?
I don't know.
There's no
I
way.
mean, I have GERD, which is like gastrointestinal reflux disease.
Oh, well, now it's kind of
That
sad.
is just
It's not
sounds.
sad,
That
I'm
just
not
sounds like
dying.
a gross disease. I
I'm
got
not dying.
GERD.
I got the GERD.
Okay, let's calm
Thank
down.
you, sir. Thanks. Thank you,
Oh my
man.
god, dude.
You wouldn't let go of it for a second.
No, I was just about to say, you think that sounds worse, or you think gout sounds worse?
GERD
GERD sounds
grosser
worse,
than
but gout's fucking.
I know gout's worse than GERD, but GERD sounds.
I don't
But
really
GERD,
be honest
GERD,
with
you kind of understand what's about to happen. Like it kind of sounds like turd. which makes
No,
me
it's
sound
not
like
even close.
That does not. Did you hear nothing I said?
yeah, it's good. Yeah, guess.
It's heartburn. Yeah, it's like heartburn.
They also told me last time I was there, they're like, yeah, your sternum is pushing against your rib cage and your stomach.
What does that mean? They touch.
No, like it's like pinning against, like it's like I have a hernia.
In your sternum?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get one.
That's just because you're.
And they're like, you need surgery, and I was like,
I
no.
think that's why it hurts for like
I was like, no.
No.
I was like, you're not opening up my chest like I'm fucking Tony Stark, dude.
Just
And
to
they're
what? To what? Readjust your sternum?
to pull it, like to affect, like do surgery on my hernia.
John walks to the doctors and they're like, "Hey, look, it's the GERD guy."
Fuck off. I shouldn't have told that. God damn it.
Gerd is the word.
I was taking medicine for a while. Could not tell you what happened to that.
What do you mean?
I just stopped. I haven't like.
Did you run out?
No, yeah, I think so, but I just never like followed up on it.
Well,
So I
maybe that was.
still need it.
I don't
It
know.
will get bad sometimes in the middle of the night, like especially when I've been drinking. And when I used to smoke cigs, it'd be really fucking
Your
bad.
farts must smell
Dude, I'm
bad.
telling you, I hit the fucking Geiger scale the other night. Dude.
Doctor's
Uh,
scale.
When I used to smoke and drink, it would be really bad, dude. I'd wake up and like sometimes it was bad enough where I would just fucking start laughing. I would start throwing up.
Dude, if you already
Straight
have
up
like,
acid.
if you already have
It's
like,
so bad, dude.
I had pretty bad heartburn. I take medicine now, but I've never gotten to that
And
point.
the doctor, most doctors are just like, yeah, lose weight. I'm like, fuck you. I know that.
It's
Like,
easier.
You're like, you lose weight.
well, you lose weight, you fat fuck. Like,
Dude, when I went to the doctor, like probably about a year or so ago, I have this doctor named Donnell. He's awesome, and I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah, when I'm laying down, I'll be laying down watching TV like this, and at the end of my breaths, it'll just be like this little like whistle, like a wheeze, like I'm wheezing,
You got a hole in your
Wheezing.
lungs.
and yeah, like the Pokemon.
coughing.
And he looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "Yeah, it's because you got a fat neck."
That's fucked up, dude.
And I was like, what? And he's like, I said, because you have a fat neck. And I was like, I know, I heard what you said, but like, why did you say that? And he's like, just lose some weight.
dude, it's one thing to tell
why
me
would you
that
want
I'm
your
fat.
doctor to lie to you?
So then I did keto, lost some pounds, and I had like a virtual meeting with him. And I was like, hey, dude, I don't wheeze anymore. My neck is a lot skinnier. It's not fat anymore. And I just expected him to remember that. And he was just like, what? And I was like,
Okay.
well, and I told him the whole story.
I'll be honest. I'm completely surprised that you felt that the small wheeze at the end of your breath was important enough to bring up to your doctor. I would not even think that was.
Dude, you lay in bed, watch a movie, gets to a quiet part, and all you hear is,
It's like a nice
I would just think that I'm physically instructed somehow to whistle when I'm in that position.
Okay,
There's
nice.
no way I'd be like, hey doc, listen, this is the weirdest thing. I lay down, I
Hey,
breathe
doc.
out, whistle. Like you gotta fix it. I
dude,
would
you
never
go to
be
the doctor, you
thinking.
gotta say what you gotta say, man. Tell him what's up.
I would talk to him about the lump of my nutsack before I talk about my breath.
I would talk about both of them. I would talk to them about both at the same time.
The fact that he like pointed out a very specific part of your body, like it's one thing to be like you're fat, like I know I'm fat, but like, you don't have to be like
no, you got
your fucking neck is fat. I'd be like, what the fuck?
No,
Like,
yeah.
that's a little messed
He's
up.
like, also that ass ain't pretty fat. too.
Dude, you do have a dumper for sure.
Well,
Stand up, give him a twirl.
nah, that's all right.
Give him a twirl. Show him some love, dude.
So wait,
Show him some love.
are you good now? Do you still?
His ass is still fat as shit.
No, it's gone. The wheezing is gone, dude.
Because you did keto for.
Dude, imagine if I like walked into a room like what you're saying and be like, guys, check out this whistle I just figured out. And laid down and just did that.
Yeah.
Well, like queef.
Sounds like
Guys, listen.
I had to go to the hospital 2 years ago.
I actually forgot we were.
I was at work.
We're good.
God. I was at work and I was driving to work and I just felt like I was hungover, but I wasn't drinking. It was like a Wednesday. I don't drink during the week or
I
anything.
don't believe you.
And I know, neither did my coworkers or my boss. They were just like, you're just hungover. I was like, no, I swear I'm not. Like, something's wrong. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Well, I go home. I take off the next day to like take Tums and Advil and everything. And I told my mom about it. My mom's like, well, if this keeps going on until tomorrow, like in the morning, I'm taking you to the hospital. Something's wrong. So, of course, it didn't get better. She takes me to Howard County General. And I'm in the hospital for hours. And they did an ultrasound. They do everything. Turns out I had gastritis, which is like a tear in the stomach lining.
Ooh, that sounds fucking painful.
Yeah, and the doctor was like, yeah, so this is caused from either heavy drinking of liquor or a lot of spicy foods. And I was like, I don't drink liquor, so it definitely wasn't that, but I do drink beer a lot on the
You
weekend.
should look at
And-
like liquor.
liquor. I was throwing up. I didn't have any jokes in today. I threw up all my jokes.
Liquor or liquor.
He said I was fucked up.
Yeah, I was barely trying to keep water down.
That sounds
dude. I was
terrible.
like,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
So anyways, I'm laying there, and like, you know, I'm in the gown, and doctor tells me this. I'm like, dude, I don't drink liquor, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. And he's like, well, it's either that or spicy foods. And it's like, I don't really eat spicy foods like that. Then he walked away, and like a little while later, I got thinking, it's just me and my mom in this room, and I was like, you know what? I did eat an entire jar of pepperoncinis like a couple days ago, and my mom.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
My mom was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
No, and didn't you drink it?
It was like
I
pickle
know.
juice.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. The pepperoncini
Yo.
liquid is good.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Good.
But a
Yeah, I
whole
couldn't
jar?
stop eating them.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't eat a whole.
Yeah,
jar.
well,
let's
no,
be honest.
yeah.
I've gotten to the bottom of a pepperoncini jar and I've been like, let me taste
So-
this liquid.
My mom is
Tastes
like,
this liquid, dude.
Dude,
good. I love banana peppers though. Like,
Yo,
I would
me
eat
too.
those.
that's pretty much what this was.
Yeah, those are
And
big peppers.
I ate the whole jar, and I'm like, I did eat that whole jar of pepperoncinis, but I mean,
Dude,
when I'm saying it out loud, like, yeah,
because they're not
that
spicy.
kind of stuff.
So,
Like,
like,
my
you said-
mom looked at me beyond, like, dude, she was like, what?
Just
What the
disappointed.
fuck is wrong with you? You're 30 years old. And I was like, I know. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. She was like, that was it. That was it. And I was like, well,
They're
damn.
probably.
And the doctor came in.
You told the
100 to 500.
Yeah, I told
That's
the
your
doctor.
Scoville rate. That
He
ain't
was like in disbelief. He's like, he's like, you know, there's
Because
no way.
that's not a spicy.
A grown-ass
you know
man
what I mean?
did that.
It's not a
Yeah.
spicy. So
Well,
I get why you wouldn't think of that.
I mean, they're hot enough to fuck your stomach up for sure.
Well, if you eat a whole jar, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
tore
saying.
his stomach lining.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, that was bad.
Well, let's just for the record. Did you drink the whole jar of the juice?
I didn't drink the jar.
You didn't drink the
I
jar.
took a couple sips.
How much was
That's
left?
all that's left.
I don't know. I barely knew that was happening when I was.
There's
in
a
the
good bit
hospital.
of liquid in there because I just finished off a jar of banana peppers like last week, and there was like just under half the jar. Once all the peppers were on, was still there.
If your tummy hurts, go to the hospital.
Yeah, no shit.
My tummy hurts daily.
They gave me something called it was like a cocktail, and it
Like a
numbed
IV?
my throat,
Like
and
an
then
IV?
the rest numbed my stomach.
Cocaine.
So if I were to like yak again, it wouldn't hurt. And they had me in there like eating Ritz crackers like a child. They were like,
Yeah.
afterwards, the doctor's like, well, you need to eat something, get something down there. And I was like, I can't eat
Dude, what if he walks with a cocktail? It's just a double shot of fucking Tito's.
anything. Yeah.
And he's just like, dude, you just said no liquor.
Oh,
in
well.
pepperoncini
In small
juice.
doses.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a pickleback shot? What if you did that with like a pepperoni juice shot?
Little pepperback
Little
shot.
pepperback.
I think I'm good now. I haven't had any
Peter Piper.
recurrences, but
Knox fucks with pickle
Yeah, well,
shots.
if you haven't eaten another whole jar of pepperoncini, you're probably not going to get any recurrences.
You should
now
just
for the
say-
rest of my life, I am terrified of spicy food. Like, I'll eat it, but
It's not
in
even
small
spicy.
doses.
I think you should trash that plan and just don't eat another whole jar of pepperoncinis. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But I will eat some spicy foods.
What?
Dude, I love
Were
hot
you
dogs.
high? Like, what was the mentality going on that you decided this was
Yeah.
your
Just
snack?
hungry, midnight snack.
This midnight snack
Dude,
stands in
Look,
that
I'll be
hospital.
honest. Last night I was midnight snacking. I grabbed like a mostly empty bag of shredded cheese, and I just ate that like a rabid animal.
Yeah.
But that's way different than a whole jar of pepperoncini.
Can you imagine
That's a lot.
Evan just standing at the fridge and like talking about like,
That's surprisingly accurate
What,
to what
what, Cooper Sharp, dude? I'll fucking
Ooh,
challenge.
yeah, Cooper Sharp, best cheese in the world, dude. Cooper
I'll
Sharp, we're looking for sponsors. Cooper Sharp cheese.
I don't.
Crap.
Is that like a brand or is that just a type of
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cooper Sharp is a brand. It is.
Is it a brand? I didn't actually know that.
Trust me.
I don't know if it was
I'm a
like
real
cheddar.
Cooper-
I'm like,
I
I
thought
don't
it was like a. Well, that's just the type of the cheese.
No, they have Cooper Sharp white, yellow, and they have white pepper with this
Oh, you're
pepper
right.
sprinkled inside of it.
I shouldn't have doubted you.
where do you get that
fucking
white
looks-
pepper?
I'm so hungry, dude.
It doesn't good. Speaking of that, I was about to say, what's like the craziest like food that you've eaten? Since we're talking about a whole jar of.
I was on Fear Factor.
I would put that up there.
I ate a fucking bull's dick.
Dude, if you were on Fear Factor, it would be you in the confessional just going, I don't think I knew what I was getting into. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah. I would
And
never.
Joe Rogan would be like, you're quitting? You're quitting?
Like you're
There's
pushing
no
like
way
Joe,
I'd
we're
ever go
fucking
on Fear
boxing
Factor.
right now. I'd beat his ass.
Only
Yeah, right, dude.
the only thing
Yeah,
with Fear Factor,
scared.
I think the physical challenges I'd be mostly okay with. I don't want to eat anything gross. I don't want to fucking be around
dude, don't show
bugs
him.
or anything like that. Like that's the mental shit.
What was the
Oh, those are
first
tough. I don't know if I can do that.
phase? Wasn't the first phase like get covered by spiders?
Yeah,
It was always something like a mental thing that creeps you out. Usually something gross to eat, and then
Yeah.
like a physical challenge, like
Exactly.
balance on this beam above.
I'll be
water.
honest, I'm out round one. I can't deal with
No,
that.
I can
spiders.
the physical challenge I don't give a shit about. But if you put cockroaches on me or
Yeah,
spiders,
sketch, no.
fuck no. If you try to make me eat
No.
some bull testicles, fuck no.
Yeah, but the whole point is you have to understand it's a TV
So
show.
you're not going on the show.
yeah, but you also only win like 50K. It's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
but you have to understand it's a TV show, so they're gonna make sure whatever you're eating or you're getting covered in is not gonna kill you. It's like a spider, just close your eyes.
Yeah, well,
and
no
you
shit
go,
is-
What?
See, no shit, it's not deadly. It's
Yeah.
not the point. I know.
I
I'm
know
not
there's a
gonna
spider
die.
in this house. We gotta find it and put it on
But
you.
there's probably tons of spiders in this house. We're ground floor, dude, and our fucking seal of our front door is shit.
Yeah, we gotta get a new one for that.
Also, the AC's not working right now.
yeah,
It's
dude, right,
kicking though.
Dude, I feel
It's
it.
trying to kick.
Well, why is it not at what it said at?
I don't know.
dude, right before you come here, this guy walks in the door. I think it's you, and I'm like, "Come on in."
Yeah, we're like saying weird shit.
This like older black man comes in and he's like wearing like the elm on his shirt, and he's like, "Got a ticket for the AC," and John's like, "It's working good now," and he goes, "All right, take it easy."
Evan's in the
Walks out.
shower.
Evan gets out of the shower and he's like, "I put that ticket in. The AC's not working."
Why'd you tell him it's working now?
I thought I
had
had
no
no
idea.
idea.
It's
I had no
because it's colder outside.
It feels good in here right now.
Because it's colder outside.
Speaking of, I told
It's
them
not
this
that
thing.
cold.
You know what I
It's
looked?
like
I looked it
90
up. You know what's wild to me? So, in Maryland specifically, I looked up rental laws in Maryland. You can withhold rent and sue your landlord if your heat doesn't work,
Oh, I see your
But-
plan now.
but you can't do that if your AC doesn't work.
Yo.
It only applies to heat. How's that make
So
any
that's
sense?
why you said never mind. After you looked it up.
What?
After you
he's-
looked up the law.
You didn't listen to what he said at all.
I was not out here to tell them that. So I don't know what. you
No,
mean.
he was saying that.
My whole point is I looked it up because I was like curious, like, okay, what steps can I take if like the AC doesn't get fixed? I don't like that.
You're out there kicking things.
No. What? I looked it up. I looked up online the laws about AC and heat. In Maryland, if your heat doesn't work, you can sue your landlord.
Oh,
If your
okay.
if your AC doesn't work, your landlord's not like required. You can't.
Oh.
It's an amenity AC.
I was
But
hearing
heat
it the
is
other way
essential.
around.
Yeah, I feel like almost the whole entire pod so far we've had to been explained things twice.
It just happens sometimes. It's okay.
And
Dude, we're off our
It
game.
happens sometimes, like summer.
We're off our
No,
game.
we're just-
back to
We're
it.
just vibing, baby. We're just
We're
vibing.
just vibing.
What about you guys? You got plans for the weekend?
No
You're gonna
plans.
tux fitted.
Oh,
No
nice.
plans. I should probably get for Jack's wedding and college wedding. Go get like some better formal attire I can wear to events like that. I have
Us?
like
When I was at Sam Knox's wedding, I did not have pants that fit.
yeah.
That's
How was
what-
that?
Threw up. It was okay. It was a good time.
I wouldn't know. I was invited. So
Okay, cool. Clayton.
I was a last minute invite, so that's fair. Sorry, I didn't bring it.
Dude, what if you're getting into that fitting? You know, on Saturday?
Gift.
When are you doing the fitting? Saturday?
Yeah, 11 a.m. Saturday.
So what if, like, in the middle of fitting, the guy's like, hold on, let me take a look at
It's a
something.
guy.
And it is a guy. It's a guy.
Yeah.
And he comes over and just grabs by your hips, and he's like, it's a little tight right here.
I'd be like, yeah, I do have a tight ass.
But did you tell him to, like, get off?
No, I just said what I would say.
I got a tight ass. Yeah, well,
you're like, yeah, you do.
so nobody. What about you? You got plans this weekend?
Big old changeover right there.
Well, I'm just trying to like get the boys talking here.
I'm going to Harper's Ferry, doing some.
Are you gonna be back Sunday for the pod, or
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking text us 20
I
minutes?
knew
after?
this was gonna come on.
Oh shit, dude.
All right, so everybody listening, I thought we changed the podcast to Wednesdays, which is last week and today's recording. Apparently, that was just going to be for football season, but my small brain, I was just thinking that's what it is now, which is actually pretty convenient for me.
Right. Technically,
But-
we haven't really put like a solid.
Yeah, technically we haven't chosen
But-
any date.
but- Mike texted me at like 1 o'clock on Sunday, and he's like, "Hey man, you gonna be ready for the pod by 3 o'clock?" I'm in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay.
Oh, he's putting it on me. That's what he's done.
I'm in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay
Sounds
on the
like
jet
it is.
ski, and I was
It
just
must be
like
my fault.
taking
That's
a
fine.
rest. So I was like, "Let me see what's going on." And I looked at my phone.
Wait, you were in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay on the jet ski, not at the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay on the
Not
jet
this time. Not this time. No, no, no.
Oh damn.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Ooh, got him,
bro.
Because he sung his jet ski.
Yeah. Sonky.
That's a call.
I got it.
Yeah, sonky.
Speaking of callbacks, last time we were doing this pod, you said that you were getting excruciating pain in your liver every time you cough.
It is getting better.
That's
It's
good.
not gone. But him saying the hernia thing has almost clicked in my head. Like, I wonder if it's something related
Dude,
to that.
when they
Because
told me
any,
that, I
like,
was
any
like,
type of
what?
abdominal muscle tears or hernia.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything like bulging like you sometimes get. with
Usually
hernia.
stuff like that will fix itself.
No,
Hernias, no. Pretty sure
No.
they said surgery.
those are like football players are taken out by those things. Like it's not a joke. It fucking hurts.
Pretty sure it fixes itself. This one seems to be, so I'm hopeful it's not.
Yeah. So super random. I'm telling Mike this for a few weeks. Like when you're on Henryton Road, you know the water spout is where people.
Yes.
Right, the fresh water.
So obviously I go back to Eldersburg quite frequently, and I've been doing this thing lately where like I'll be driving by and I'll just roll down the window and I'll just scream as loud as I can at whoever's there. I'll say shit like "Help me!" and I'll just like, or I'll just be like, just yell. I'll just yell, and it startles the fuck out of them every time.
Startles them, doesn't scare them. It's like they're like, whoa.
No, I scream. I scream loudly.
Dude, that would be funny if you were just like,
It's real. I was like, help, help, and the people are like, what the fuck? Like they obviously look, and I'm gone at that point. But like, it's my new thing, and I fucking live for it. I love doing it.
dude,
I cannot wait to do
You
it.
get pulled over, name badge number.
I love it. I was driving home last week, and I was pissed because no one was there. I was like, fuck.
just ruin the weekend.
Like fucking, my vibe was like brought down.
Dude, when we were in South Carolina playing golf on that at River Hills, the lady was talking to us. She's like, "Oh, you're from?" She's from Frederick. We're like, "Yeah, from Aldersburg." She's like, "Oh yeah, there's that like haunted prison or like hospital."
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
It's gone.
"What?" And she's like, "I forgot what it's called, but it's like in the woods near Marriottsville, I think." And I was like, "Are you talking about Henryton?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Damn, that's what our town is like known as."
Probably.
I don't think it's down
the
anymore.
same. No,
No,
they knocked it down.
They burned it
People
down.
kept like lighting it on fire and shit.
I want
Also, she was trying to sell you some pictures.
No, it wasn't her. That was the old back.
Quick Google.
Hey, I gave her 20, dude.
Speaking of
she
the
said,
old-
"Bless your heart."
I do the same thing with deer on the side of the road. If I see them like close to the road, I'll like see if I see them coming. I roll my window down. I always yell the same thing. I yell, "Get a job!"
Get a job.
And the deer's just like,
Reminds me of
Yeah.
those fucking videos where people's like they're in a car crash or they're like obviously their car's
"You
broken
can't
down.
park there."
Yeah, like they pull up, you're like, hey, you can't park there, dude.
Dude, that's a great line.
It's so
It's
funny.
so funny.
I've never
Have you seen
that
the
before.
original one? It's like some dude coming down, like it's like a British like little back road. This guy's like off on the side, almost in the ditch. The guy coming by is like, "You can't park there." He's like, "Yeah, well I know that, don't I?"
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Dude, British people are so funny.
That's clever as hell, dude. I could never come up with that. I'd probably pass him and just be like,
I mean, that's pretty much what I do, and it's still funny to me.
yeah, I guess
I'm
you're
by
right.
myself. I'm just
Yeah.
laughing my ass
The
off.
level of like comedic effort there doesn't have to be very high.
I just scream, and whatever comes out, it's enough to like.
That's
make me
like
jump.
I remember we'd be like driving, and Noah would do this all the time. He'd like roll down the window in like a nice ass neighborhood, be like, "Yeah, we should rob them." Like driving by a house with like people out front, be like, Jesus
Dude.
Christ.
Dude, that's messed up because those people probably like go to bed thinking about that.
Yeah. Dude, you know Bennett Road, the fucking traffic circle? It's right near Corey's house.
Yeah,
We're-
yeah.
One time it's like me, Tom, Wes, and Eddie Alpal. And we're driving, and there's this guy on a fucking bike. Like he's on a motorcycle, a big biker dude. He's driving through the circle, and fucking we went to Rita's, like water ice.
Mhm.
And Ed had the rest of his fucking like whatever.
No.
Had like it was like the rest of his gelato. And fucking he's in the back, like right in the. We're pulling around the traffic circle, and Ed just fucking launches it, and this
No
dude
way.
just minding his business, and it just crushes him in the side of the head, dude. Goes
Jesus.
all over him, dude. And Tom's like, "What the fuck?" I didn't know he was gonna do it. I am geeking. Like I think I like stopped breathing from laughing so hard, and we just fucking
That is
peeled
so
wheel.
fucked up.
And he's like, "Hey!" Like, he fucking tried to like whip around, but he was so stunned that, and I was like, "Fucking, it was unbelievable."
What? All right. Describe what this man looks like. You
He-
throw a cappuccino at a 60-year-old man on a
I didn't throw
Cappuccino.
anything at them. Cappuccino.
What?
We weren't at fucking Starbucks.
No, what was the drink?
It was like the gelato. It was like the from Rita's.
Oh, okay. Fuck, bro. I'm just digging myself a hole.
cappuccino?
I'm just digging myself a hole.
But yeah, that was we used to do that all the time.
Gelato's way more.
One time, Ed took a whole fucking bag of paintballs, and I forget it was some random person who just fucking throws at the car and like exploded all over the
Dude,
car.
that's like a fucking crime.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
At least it's
Jesus
paintball
Christ,
is like
that's
soap based.
There's nobody in Eldersburg doing shit like that there. No more.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Dude, have you seen that like the new hangout spot for all the kids is Wawa?
Is it really?
Like you pass like Wawa late at night, not like directly in their parking lot, but like to the
Oh, that weird
side
little
of it.
side
That's
parking
like
lot?
all the way back from Walmart.
Oh,
like,
great.
where Walmart
They
used to
don't,
be.
they don't
That's where like all them. Like,
Then I
you
go
see
get
just
gas
a bunch
and I'm
of
getting
trucks
judged
parked
by
there.
little
You
kids.
just pass and you're like, cops are coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just drive off.
I got them, please.
It's the new T-bill, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
You should just call the cops every time, though.
Nah, dude,
Well,
don't
I
call
do.
the cops.
We might
Like
call
I've
the
called
guard.
so many times they block.
Nah, people used to do it to us. We gotta do it to them.
Have you guys ever had to, you don't have to get into the story, it's pretty dark, but have you ever had to call 911?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I've called it a couple times because I've witnessed accidents while driving. I won't stop, but I'll be like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never done that.
You won't stop.
You're a better person.
There was like I forget what it was. I remember specifically one time. I think it was in Eldersburg. Someone was like turning, and I think they shouldn't have turned, and they kind of got like T-boned a little bit. And there was like from where I was at like the other side of a red light that I couldn't go yet, and so a couple other cars stopped before I even could leave the red light. But that's why I called first. Like I was at the red light, couldn't move because I had a red light. So I called 911 while I was sitting there. And while I was like on the phone with them, like, hey, I just witnessed an accident. I basically was able to start driving, and like 2 or 3 other cars had stopped. So like, there's no point in dozens of cars
Yeah.
stopping. But I just like
Should have rescued them, man.
Yeah,
There's
well,
like
I
that.
did do CPR to their pet chihuahua, but he died.
I usually call from a payphone every once in a while. I'm just like, help, help, help.
Right.
Where you find a payphone? Hell.
Clayton drives 3 hours, like, just to find one payphone.
Like in West Virginia somewhere.
Just gets in the car,
There's
just
definitely
rips it
payphones.
home.
There's fucking motherfuckers behind the town.
Dude, if you gave me $10,000 right now, I could not find. I don't know if I could find your payphone.
I would
It
do
would
Britain
take
has
That's a hell of a
quite
game
fucking
show
rate.
right there. Try to find, like, outdated things. A payphone would be sick.
You can fly
Yeah,
to
look that
fucking
up.
go to
Closest-
London.
Closest
They have that shit
payphone.
all
Go
over
to
the
London.
No, you can't. No, I remember the goalposts.
How am I moving the goal? You give me $10,000.
So, what are you taking the 10K, buying a flight, going there and being like,
Yeah.
well, what are you winning the 10K or are you getting the 10K before you go find it?
Like if you find me a payphone, like
Yeah, so now you gotta buy it with your own
Like
money.
someone comes in here with $10,000 and tells all of us, first person to find me a payphone gets $10K.
I'm also
Dude, that would
thinking
be
of
sick.
I'm also thinking of like the old school red.
Like where have you ever seen those in America? I'm thinking
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking of a
That'd be
telephone
my. Well, yeah, there's
of like
different
a
types
British
of
telephone booth.
Yeah, like
Does
the
it have to
fucking
be working?
Queens Guard they go into.
Apparently there's a bunch of fucking payphones here.
I know where one is.
That's just Ellicott City, Maryland on this screen.
Oh, no shit. Look at that. Let's call one, dude.
There's one at McDonald's.
Call one and we'll just reenact the movie phone booth.
Alright, first
The
one.
movie's sick.
TA McDonald's.
Keep yourself and be like, imagine if someone was looking at you right now.
I would be careful, dude. That's how Danny got in trouble.
Calling
Danny
a
got
phone
in
booth.
trouble with this.
Calling a payphone?
Yeah, because
Well, he said something else. He said some
I'm
shit.
not gonna say anything dumb, dude. Jesus Christ.
we either call it payphone like
Sorry, just gonna
Tucker
see if somebody
Carlson
answers.
He's like, what if?
Danny called a payphone from Kmart and was like, there's a box.
Oh, you're actually
in the store.
okay.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
The number you dialed is not in service.
That's gonna blow everyone's
Well,
eardrums.
that's an inaccurate list. Yeah, you might want to tone that one down.
Yeah, we'll turn that one down just a tad.
That was
Phoenix
really
Emporium,
like
dude.
an
Shout out
intro of
Phoenix.
like.
All right, well,
Dude, can you think about another piece of technology that's so outdated like that?
Yeah, Walkman CD
Oh,
player.
That's exactly what I was
Yeah,
gonna
Something that can play a CD.
condoms.
say. No, you're a dog.
An iPhone 4
Just kidding.
charger. That was
Used
before they
one.
went to the Lightning.
Yeah.
You can find that big fat charger they used to have.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
fatty.
the wide bitch.
Get a little big fatty.
The wide bitch.
Or just an
The
iPod.
wide bitch.
Find me a working iPod.
I guarantee people still have that. Like Uber
Dude,
drivers.
I'm pretty sure at my dad's house I can find an iPod.
I want a working iPod. One I can immediately turn
That
on
I
and start playing music.
I don't know.
Alright, that's a homework assignment, dude.
All right,
Find
Yeah, I
the
think it's,
oldest, randomest piece of working technology.
we can do that for show and tell one of these days.
Yeah, show and tell next episode, episode 6. Stay
I mean,
tuned.
I'll
Show
do
and
this.
tell.
I have a Game Boy Advance.
All right, hold on. What are the rules and what do we have to do?
We'll go over that. We're
No, fuck it. We'll say it now. Why not?
Yeah,
we,
we got
we're
it.
going to do show and tell next recording.
Yeah, show and tell next
All right, so
recording.
the show
So
and tell
Sunday.
requirement is.
Sunday.
We'll figure that out later with Clayton.
Well, this will air. This episode will air this Friday.
God,
So
dang,
in theory, we should record next Friday's episode this Sunday.
Correct.
So
Okay.
if we record Sunday, which we should.
Okay.
Show and tell is the oldest piece of working technology you can find.
Interesting. Okay.
Really?
Now let me ask you this: can I go on Amazon and buy anything?
No, it's fine. Like something you
Okay.
have access
Hey,
to.
I'm
right
just setting the rules.
But can
Just setting
you
the rules.
buy it?
No, we just said that.
No. I mean,
I'll put it this way. I'll put it
Can you
this
go
way.
on
You
Amazon and buy
cannot
it? I mean,
go
like,
on-
can I go to the
You cannot
thrift
go
store?
into Amazon and buy it, but if you can go to like
Okay,
a
thrift
store or
Yeah,
a yard
yeah,
sale
yeah.
or a yard sale,
Yeah.
something, if you can, even a friend you know who has it, if you can go somewhere and physically purchase it in person locally, I'll allow it. But no going on Amazon, eBay.
So
just
what
searching
is
for
what are
oldest piece of thing you
I
can
mean, who's the winner?
buy. the
oldest?
oldest piece of working
Oldest.
technology.
How old is okay?
And I'm
I thought
not
we were
gonna,
gonna do, like, a little
if you
vote
come out with like
The
let's
vote
say
probably
like
makes
if
more
you come out with
sense.
like say a console like I have a Game Boy Advance. I'll go by the date the Game Boy was originally released.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm not gonna go by the serial number and find out when it was made. But
Right.
like the original release.
Wrinkle in the plan:
Wrinkle in time.
Evan cannot use a Game Boy.
Oh.
All right, so we're not
I
gonna
think you could. I think it's way easy to find something older than a Game Boy.
Oh, that's a fair point. I mean,
That's only like.
I
late
think we
90s,
go-
2000s.
I'm gonna
You got
bring like a
a
fucking grandfather clock in.
let's go based off of
Like the 40s.
What's up?
So all four of us, we all bring them in.
Okay.
Let's say the age is out the window. The age will help, but we all vote mid-pod. Who's the best one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't just go buy some.
Yeah,
If
because
you find it local,
I mean, look, if
so
you,
we're
were, if you want to spend that much money, like I would suggest not buying something.
I have
Just
a,
don't
I have a
stupid little
thrift store
podcast.
across the street.
Okay, I'm not saying you can't. That's allowed. I'm
I mean,
saying
I'm gonna
don't
find
go
some
on
dog
Amazon.
shit,
Don't go on
old
eBay
stuff,
and find
but-
something old as possible.
right.
But I'm saying, like, is it like the coolest, oldest thing?
Let's say there will be
Okay.
basically
Alright,
a
that's
point
it.
for your oldest and a point for your coolest.
Okay.
And we'll vote on the coolest.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, where are we at, Em? We close.
We're good to go.
We're good
Good
to
to
go.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Okay.
Next
Thanks for
pod.
tuning
Yeah, I
in.
think we're gonna
See
wrap
you
it
next
up.
week.
Potential spam episode 5. That's right.
5. The Ocho.
All right.
That's
See you
not-
guys.